Hey folks, welcome to a new edition, last day of July, uh, 31st. Tonight, wherever you're from, we're going to talk about a very important subject. I've covered the time frame you can get with TradingView of 1 second. So we're going to look at a strategy I custom coded. This can be used just as an idea to generate yourself if you got a trading idea that you want custom coded. And you need assistance in it. So for me, I have to be very careful what I say about anything outside of TradingView. If you want to know more what I do, just check out my profile or my signature, any of my trading ideas or the streams, and you'll get more information about what I do or how to reach me. Best is maybe just message me on TradingView or leave a comment. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is a very simple strategy. So this is all done in Pine Script, the proprietary language of TradingView, and it's a fairly easy language. I've kind of covered that before compared to other languages, but what makes TradingView more unique is the ability to have all the plumbing there for you, and you just focus on the strategy. That's all you focus on, the strategy itself. Everything else that you need in a trading system is there for you. The charting, the data, very, very, very affordable. Proven. If you want to create a mobile edition of what you create, you can have that covered off as well. So let's get to it. So what you're looking at is just, as I said, three different assets we have here: Bitcoin, Euro, USD, and a stock that was my best performing stock for the day, SCCO, which is South Copper Mining. We'll just leave it at that. It's a $20 stock. So here's the source code that I've just whipped together. And you can see this is what it does here as just highlight. Market is above a 200 moving day, 10 period RSI is below 30-day next open exit. So when the 10 period RSI crosses above 40 on or after 10 trading days, this code implements buying when the market is above a 200-day moving average and the RSI is below 30. It exits the position when the RSI crosses above 40 or after 10 days of trading. So obviously I can trade all I want. So this is a custom generated strategy that I've made for very simple, like 30 lines. So this is called an RSI momentum strategy. So right here, you're looking at Bitcoin USDT in Binance on a 5-second time frame. Okay, so this. When I show you what I'm about to show you, you'll quickly realize that this strategy is really meant for under 1 minute. And I want to show you how this works. So under strategy tester, if I leave it as is for 5 seconds on this time frame, of 5-second time frame, again using Binance, you can see here currently, yes, we'd be down 382. It had done over, I believe it's year to date, or no, last 24 hours it looks like, or hour of data. So it would have done 8 closed trades, payment profitable at 37.5%, profit factor of not very much at 0.642, maximum drawdown percentage is very low, 0.01. The tolerable max drawdown usually is 15%. So this is well within it. Average trade is not very profitable. And average number of bars in trades, so 12 bars. So you're looking at 12 times 5 seconds, so about like a minute. So it's looking for those opportunities I explained in the strategy code. So there's that. And then you also can see the list of code of all these positions here, which would give you the profit, or the loss as well. And that's pretty well the summary. So even though this doesn't look too good on the overview, only 37% are profitable trades. If I go now, I'm going to show you 1 second in the overview. So now I've done 7 trades, net profit $1 on each trade, 28. Now look at this. The profit factor 4.4, which is very high. What's a profit factor? Right there, the amount of money that a strategy made for every unit of money it lost, gross profit divided by gross loss. So a profit factor of 4 is pretty strong. I've seen this profit factor all the way up to 12, and it really depends upon the strategy itself, what's coded up in the Pine Script, as well as what you're trading, the opportunity in the market opportunity of if that strategy is profitable or not, as well as the time frame. So in this case, 1 second to 5 seconds makes a difference. It bumps up that profit factor by 4.4. So if I start going into 1 hour, it starts to reduce. Look at the max drawdown of $975, which is 0.98%, or close to 1%. And it's losing each and every trade over 4 trades. So once you start to go at a lower time frame, so if I go, 4 hour, you start to see it starts to become worse and worse and worse and worse. 50% win ratio, profitable factor, really no profit at all. Max drawdown still within tolerance. But remember, this is in a very challenged time market condition of just nothing but a very tight range bound for Bitcoin. Okay, so you can see just going to 4 day, or if I go even into 1 day. Okay, so it's not making any trades. But if I go over a 3-month period, 4 trades still, it's just not a very good strategy. But if I go on the 1 second, it's a different factor, different profit factor. So that's just an example of the time frame alone on this case, Bitcoin can matter. Now, that's not just the other factor, is I've got the same strategy. Okay, so how does it do in something like Forex, like the Euro US dollar? So if I look at the Forex here on a 15-minute time frame, you can already see that the profit factor has gone up to 14, which is beyond strong. So it's like more than 3 times at 1 second time frame for Bitcoin. So this is the sort of thing you want to look for: 50% win ratio, and it's not losing any money, and it's in play for average number of bars in trades. So it's saying 11 times 15. So 11 times 15, 15 minutes. So multiply that out to 150 minutes, which is just over 2 hours. So this strategy might be pretty good. So if I roll it out to a 3-month, we've only got 1 trade done. 6-month, still only 1 trade. Profitability at 100, but it's not trading enough. So this is an important factor. As I said, the difference between the different asset classes for the same strategy and time frame as well, and market condition can have a factor as well. So if I go on a daily, or let's go on an hourly, nothing's really changed here. But if I go year to date, nothing's changed. So this is not a strategy, by the looks of it, really meant for like a subpar of under an hour, let's say. But if you experiment with this enough, you can see that it can be profitable under certain market conditions. Okay, so that's Forex, like with Euro USD as well as Bitcoin. So you might throw that strategy out the window. But look at what we got here. This one appears to be making a little bit more money. This was the hottest stock today out of my system had picked. SCCO. It's a Southern Copper Corporation, and you can see the results here. Pretty volatile in the time in the pattern, but this strategy seems to work more on stock than on any of the other asset classes like Bitcoin or Forex. So if I look at the performance here, it's making a little bit of profit. Here's some of the trades. Loss. And that's it. That's over the last 24 hours. But you can see it's rallying up, right? So if I do, that's every 10 seconds. So if I do 1 hour, let's say, what do we have? 4 trades, 50%, profit factor 1.193. So hard to say. But it's all about experimentation, right? So you can imagine this little strategy that I've got here, 30 lines, okay? And believe me, Pine Script can do a lot more with these type of trades. It's a very vast language. So the question is, are you wanting to implement your own trading idea? And to be truthful, here, if you go under the indicators, let's say if you go under, let's say, technicals for technical analysis, there's a lot of open source trading indicators available in TradingView, over 100,000. And some of them are good, some are not so good, but they're driven by popularity and what people like. There's some really good providers like Lux Trading, I think it's called, really good, and it's into the thousands of available indicators. There's also the strategies, like under here, and some of these are very, very good. And they may work under certain conditions. They may only work for specific instruments under those market conditions and under certain time frames. So you can be spoiled for a lot of choice what's available with TradingView when it comes to indicators and strategies. And this is all including the source code of Pine Script. So it's fast. Now, the thing is, most people, I shouldn't say most people, but most really serious traders will have their own trading idea. And they're going to struggle with getting their trading idea implemented into some kind of system or indicator or strategy. Now, an indicator is just what it sounds like, an indicator. The strategy also has on top of that the ability to work with multiple indicators and trade or send out orders, entry and exit based upon certain conditions based on those indicators. So a lot of people want that to get custom coded for their needs. So you can do it. But I do believe from what I'm seeing under the Pine coders, can't remember the name of it, but I actually can pull it up. They're going to charge you an arm and a leg. You could probably spend, I don't know, up to $1,000 to get a strategy custom coded. So the thing is that if that is what you want. Now, let's say you're working outside of TradingView, you could have it done in Python. Obviously, MetaTrader is the number one option for a lot of custom coding. I had some strategies custom coded for like $300. But I'm not a fan of MetaTrader or MT4 and 5 because a lot of the Forex brokers have their own trading desk they'll trade against you. So they become a corrupt operation, a trade-in when you're trying to trade for profit, honest profit in a trading broker. Whereas if you're with, in my case, for crypto, Kraken's pretty honest. Interactive Brokers is definitely honest. But there's not very many Forex brokers that are honest. Not that I know of. So there's those challenges. So if you're going to stick it out in the world of TradingView, there's other platforms as well. I'm coming over the last few years of MotorWave. Those can be custom coded as well. But the custom coding for TradingView is different. And the way they built the setup of TradingView makes it beneficial for somebody like myself to be able to do this for other people. As I said, if you want to know more, just go check out my profiles under my ideas and these streams, just to get an idea of what I'm doing. So I just wanted to show you the different examples of what's available um, under these strategies, and specifically custom strategies, trying to figure out if there's a demand for this. If there is, let me know. As I say, comment or message me, or if you're on other platforms, just comment away or reach out to me, however it means. And that's about it. Very short presentation, unless somebody's got something to comment or add or question. I'll wait it out here for a couple of minutes. So in the meantime, as I said, I'm continuously really just focusing on Bitcoin, gold, and oil. More and more traders, professional traders, are not really involved with stocks right now. I think what they're saying is that the market may have come to an end of the Magnificent Seven, and now it's potentially a catalyst to come along and knock down the performance of the stock market. Meanwhile, there's other places to go. Crypto's could do well, especially like XRP. A lot of people like that. There's some hype around Doge still. There's a lot of altcoins that can and will do well. Forex, there's some pairs that will do consistent profit. Obviously, gold may do quite well if things get bad. Oil looks good. If you have not seen the Chinese stock market, it seems to be on its way up. So that might be the next, I guess, call it saving grace to make profitability in China. That's what I've seen in the last couple of trading days. On top of Europe, a lot of the European markets are starting to seem to outperform the U.S. stock market. So call it rest of the world may start to outperform the U.S. So that seems to be happening. And then again, you can get all that through different ETFs as well. So I don't have any further comments from other people. I'll do a going once, going twice, going 3 times. So I guess it's not a whole lot. But you can still comment away in the playback. Just one thing about the video playbacks on TradingView, I think they keep them around for 30 days. And that's it. Nothing more else to tell you, but understand you got the different time frames, the different instruments with the same strategy. And you can make the profit factor can be really, really huge if you get the timing right, the right market condition and whatnot. And I've got various techniques to know what to trade, what not to trade. As an example, right there, SCCO has been on a tear. This is, again, Southern Copper Corporation. Today, this is the best one. I mean, there's literally probably 100 really good ones. If the market's really red hot, I can pull out 100 decent looking stock, very low volatile, which is key. So you don't have the trap door opening up where you can lose money. And that's about it. I'll just give you one further tip if you want this ETF to own. If you're into the Magnificent Seven, I'm not ARKK ARK. So ARK has been doing pretty good. I've been doing some pretty successful trades with it. It's fairly affordable as well. Let's see here. Yeah, ARK has been doing pretty good. So let's see here. ARKK. Let's see what it brings up. Yeah, so that's ARK Innovation ETF. This has been doing really good. $47 to $50 just since the 28th. There's that big dip. But when you get the right run up, it's pretty good. And that's my best trade of the year so far. But no further comments, it looks like, no questions. So we'll give it a wrap for tonight. And remember what I told you about custom coding. For Pine Script, you got a trading idea, you know where to reach me at on the ideas and streams and videos. They're all at the bottom as well. And where would that be? You might be asking. Let me pull up one of my ideas here. So here's an idea, blah, 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 blah. You can reach me at all of these fun social media. All right. And I guess there's nothing more to add. If there's nothing else nobody wants to contribute, we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, night, wherever you are. Bye.